some stuff revealed in court filings over the whole opioid crisis, where again, because of money, we know we talk about money every morning, so we can understand how money works, the dynamics of money. Money was paid to the people that were responsible for protecting the patients. Right, so they pretty much paid them money to prescribe more opioids, and next thing you know, you have an opioid crisis. If you understand finance and capitalism, it's not a surprise. This is pretty much what is typically going to occur in a society like ours. Now, what I want to now, as I pull up a couple of quick financial theories, I don't want to brain dump and overwhelm you with too much because there's so many different directions we could take this conversation. I want to point to a couple of theories on stock market investing that might help you to understand sort of what's happening here. Now, just a reminder as we move forward, if you want to be reminded when we start class in the morning, just make sure you pull out your phone, text the word morning to the phone number 87948. So if you just text morning to 87948, I'll send you a reminder. Also, next week, we're doing our stock market investing class that we do every week. So if you'd like to do a trial in that class, you can go to drboycestockmarket.com. That's drboycestockmarket.com. Okay, so one type of theory that relates to this is an area called behavioral finance. So behavioral finance kind of hits investor psychology. That's what I wrote my dissertation on. And effectively, what it talks about is what's happening right in front of you. You have these market overreactions where people are basically seeing what happened here. They are seeing that the healthcare providers are being judged in a negative way, and so they become toxic. And rather than having financial consciousness and having enough perspective to say this too shall pass, this is just a moment, this is not a lifetime, people are actually reacting as if this is going to last forever, as if everyone's going to hate the healthcare providers forever and the insurance companies. So the stock price's reaction, in my opinion, is probably an overreaction. In fact, that company lost another $8 billion in value this morning while I was talking to you. Right. So literally during this, I said it dropped almost 70 billion, 68.5 billion to be exact. Add another 7 or 8 or 9 billion on top of that number. So what's a few $1 billion between friends? This is how wealthy white folks get to slosh money around like that. This is where you were left out in the economy. This is the reality of it all. And so the market overreaction provides opportunities for investors that have financial consciousness. People that can kind of say, people are reacting, but it's going to go away. And that's how I look at it. I'm like, okay, it's going to be about 2, 3 months. It's going to be a lot of yelling and screaming and protesting and da-da-da. But that stuff doesn't typically sustain itself. Sometimes it does, though. I'm really happy about it. I'm happy about the protests. Like, I'm happy that people are able to express their frustration about this failing healthcare industry. I'm happy that the politicians are kind of being poked at a little bit and being told to do something about this. In fact, there's another area where this has happened. I don't know. Has anybody been watching what's been going on with Kellogg's? Kellogg's is under some major heat because there are some amazing mothers that are out here revealing the fact that they've got all kinds of crazy chemicals in the cereal that are killing the kids. Yeah, look it up. Look up Kellogg's protests. They were up in, I mean, I don't know who this lady was. I think she's called something babe, healthy food babe, or I don't, it was some, how people get these goofy names so they can get internet clout. But I like it. I like it a lot. And she's literally out there gathering like thousands of miles. The food babe. Thank you, Grace. I appreciate it. I didn't mean to disrespect the food babe. I mean, how dare I do that? But yeah, she was out there with all these. I mean, and she was gangster. She was mad. She was in their face. And I love that. I love that a lot because I think that's what's going to have to happen because you don't have a government that's really protecting your interests the way they should.